Number 1, old note paper. When you're putting together your junk journals, add some old note paper to your journals. Now, I love to encourage negative space in my crafting because there's a lot of embellishing going on, so why not leave that side and then just decorate on the back side here? Because those lines and that image itself, that's just art. So leave that and then do some fun creative things on the back side of that paper. Number 2, rub-ons and fabric. Instead of directly adding mixed media to your junk journals, create your layouts outside of the journal like this. And then once you've completed the layout, then add them in as art pages. I love using Taperology's craft cloth for all my rub-ons, or for most of them anyways. Number 3, use an acrylic board to help you craft with ease. If you're into mixed media, you want to protect the rest of that beautiful junk journal from all the paint splatter and all the inking that you're going to be doing. Now, I'm just using an acrylic platform that's compatible with most cutting machines, but if you don't want to purchase one of those, you know what? Check out some of your old 5x7 frames. I bet you there's a plastic acrylic platform that's in there that you could use in the exact same way. Number 4, hair elastics. I have used these on my tabs to add a 3-dimensional effect. I've also used them on ephemera for my book covers. What I typically will do is stretch them out on a coffee cup or even a large bottle, and then after a few hours, add them to my crafting. Number 5, add paper bags to your junk journals. I find they are a perfect base page to layer inks, pastes, washi tape, and other mixed media elements you want to add to your junk journals. But don't stop at paper bags. Number 6, I found Amazon cardboard pouches to be the perfect thickness for mixed media art. Okay, move over pop dots. There is a new girl in town. Number 7, if you love nail art like I do, but don't often get a chance to get your nails done, use those gems in your junk journals just like I did. And if you love the idea of 3D embellishments, but don't want to add too much bulk to your journals, then try this. Number 8, mini prills. I think they are this year's answer to the age-old pop dots or crystal drops that we have been accustomed to using in our junk journals. And if adding photos to your junk journals is not your thing, or maybe you want to take a break from adding the same family photos from those gatherings and want fresh faces to adorn those journals, then try number 9, character washi tape, which are my go-to for no fuss, free art journaling. And number 10, don't let old fabric pieces go to waste. Instead of cardstock or laser cut ephemera, try fabric, and in this case, I used burlap to adorn my pages. If you want more tips and tricks on how to jazz up your journals or your scrapbooks, then you'll probably want to watch this series of videos here. Until I see you in those videos, take care and have a fantastic week. Bye!